Hello everyone! This is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week. Thanks for checking in. A double review is in the works right now. This is probably one of the most hyped up releases from Taco Bell in a long time. They announced this all the way back in January, and they've finally done it. For the third time since the 1990s, Taco Bell's Volcano Menu is back. It's back, it'll be here for a limited time. I have gotten the two new Volcano Menu items that they've released, and I'm going to try them both. The Volcano Menu is available right now for Taco Bell Rewards members, so if you use the Taco Bell app, you can get it early. However, starting on June 29th, anyone can get it. And then you could just go to Taco Bell, you could go put in a delivery order, you could go into the store, go to the drive-thru, and get these items as well. There's a lot of demand, there's a lot of interest, and I just want to try out these two items, see how they are, take it from there. So this is going to be a pretty quick, straightforward review, because again, otherwise I'll be here for about 45 minutes. So they have a Volcano Taco and a Volcano Burrito. Now obviously, given the name of everything, spice is the emphasis here, and these are supposed to be very spicy items. In the past, they were very well received, and that's why, of course, there's so much hype surrounding this. So, first and foremost, we have the Volcano Taco. It's available at the price of $2.49. It is a hard shell taco. Comes with seasoned beef, cheese, lettuce, and lava sauce. I also got the Volcano Burrito, available at the price of $4. With that, you can get beef, rice, cheese, fiesta strips, sour cream, and lava sauce. I think, as you could obviously see, the big emphasis here is the lava sauce. So we're going to see how hot this is, how spicy it is, how good it is. I was able to get this somewhat early. Had to go over to the Taco Bell to get it, and despite all the hype, this was a pretty new Taco Bell. It opened just a couple years ago. Even 4 years back, there used to be a line wrapped around the building, and there's no one there. It's like a ghost town. And when I got the food, it didn't smell all that good. It still doesn't. And I know people might be saying, how dare you say that about Taco Bell, but it is what it is. I'm just going to describe it as I see it. Just because it smells a certain way doesn't mean, of course, that it's a bad item. It may not be the case at all. But that's just something to be aware of. And obviously, Taco Bell, the in-person interest that you see just isn't what it used to be. But that doesn't mean that they can't have a good product. And again, there still is a lot of excitement for this new release. Okay, so starting out with the Volcano Taco. Has a red shell, and you can see it's a hard shell taco. There's the seasoned beef. That's the sauce right there, that kind of, that's like a yellowish orange. Then you can see the cheese and the lettuce. So there's, again, a good look at it, a very eye-catching shell. I'm going to try this out first to let you know what it tastes like, then I'll go into the burrito, try that out. I'll be giving two separate ratings, because this will be two reviews in one. So, trying out the Volcano Taco from Taco Bell, it's going in. Alright. Volcano Taco. Generally, as far as the quality of the taco is concerned, it's your basic Taco Bell quality. Obviously, the main ingredient here that's different from everything else is the sauce, the lava sauce. So as far as the seasoned beef, the cheese, and the lettuce, all that is about what you would expect from Taco Bell. Fast food quality, but the beef is actually pretty flavorful, despite any sort of smell that perhaps the order initially had. The taste does not reflect that, and that's good. That's exactly what you would hope to see. The lettuce is actually a little better than I thought it was going to be as well. So that's good news too. The lettuce isn't soggy, it seemed pretty fresh, crisp. The cheese is basic. So as far as like this being a hard shell taco from Taco Bell, standard quality. Yeah, it's not going to be gourmet restaurant quality, but it's good enough for what it is. Totally acceptable. The lava sauce, here's the interesting thing. And then I'll just try out the burrito and see if this is similar. The thing about this lava sauce, which is pretty cool to me, when I bit into it, I could kind of taste it, right? And I think we've all had certain spicy foods, so I think we know these sorts of things. You know those sorts of spices and sauces where you take a bite and the spice is not immediately noticeable. And it's like you're kind of waiting for it, and it's like, all right, when is it actually going to kick in? Is it actually that spicy? I'm not really tasting it, etc. And then, after like a delay of maybe 20 to 30 seconds, then it hits. That precisely is how this sauce is. I took those bites, I was waiting, because I know people have said, yeah, that lava sauce is supposed to be really, really spicy. I was sitting here, I was waiting for it, I was like, alright, I'm not really tasting it, it doesn't seem like it's all that hot, what's really going on here? Then, 20 seconds in, it hits. That's not to say that this is the hottest sauce I've ever had, far from it, but I will say, as far as Taco Bell is concerned, this is definitely one of their spiciest sauces. That is obvious to me. Where the spice is strong, it's potent, it hits with a slight delay, and it lingers mostly in the back of my mouth, similar to an item, I think I tried out these spicy nuggets from Burger King in a previous review, and if you remember that, if you watched that video, similar to that, I mentioned that the spice will kind of start in the back of the mouth and then gradually work its way forward. And that's exactly what's happening here, where the spice, again, first materializes way in the back of my tongue, and then it kind of works its way forward. It especially lingers on as a very spicy aftertaste, so with every word that I enunciate, I'm kind of exhaling, and the spice is coming back up a bit, but it's definitely lingering on, and even those sips of the Baja Blast that I took did not quell the spice. So, it's definitely a spicy item. Even though it's not really materializing, it's like I could feel my nose is starting to get a little bit runny, so it is manifesting a sort of physical reaction, and the powerful nature of this spice eventually starts outweighing all the other ingredients of this taco. So when you first go in, you're going to first notice, okay, the beef and the lettuce and the cheese, etc., the texture, right, the hard shell, but then that sauce hits you, and as soon as it does, that dominates the rest of the item, and that eventually is all that you could really taste. So, it's not the spiciest sauce in the world, but I should mention, it's definitely potent, definitely does have good spice to it, it's long-lasting, and if you are more sensitive to spice, then you will really feel this, and make sure you have a nice, cool drink to go along with this, because you will need it. But overall, the whole novelty here is the lava sauce, and I am pleased to say the lava sauce did not disappoint. $2.49 for this limited time item. Price is good enough, all things considered, that it's a special sauce, limited time. It's back after so long, so I'd say it met expectations. Quality is fine, and again, the sauce definitely packs a punch. Out of 10, therefore, I'm going to give the Volcano Taco an 8 out of 10. Very happy with the quality, and I think they did a good job with all the spice. Alright, and next, and I'm sorry for that little cut right there, because I just wanted to get the other item organized, and what I also wanted to do, most importantly, and I thought just may as well do it then, I wanted to cut the burrito in half, just so you could get the adequate cross-section, of course, because, as you'll see, this burrito, it looks, just like a regular burrito on the exterior. So, the Volcano Burrito, it's available again for the price of $4, has the beef, fiesta strips, rice, sour cream, cheese, and the lava sauce. So I cut it in half, right there, and that's what it looks like. So you could definitely see a lot of the rice in there, some of the beef as well. The white is the sour cream, and again, that sort of orange-yellow hue that it has to it, that's a lot of the volcano, or the lava sauce, my apologies, mixed in there. So that's what it looks like as far as the cross-section is concerned, and you could see why it took a moment to do it, because from the outside, it looks like an indistinguishable burrito. And I also think that, once it's cut in half, you could just get a better profile of it. I think you could taste more, etc. So, hope that makes sense. That's why I kind of did that went with that sort of methodology, perhaps. Alright. The Volcano Taco packed a punch. I could really taste that long-lived spice. What I essentially want to do now, because we already know at this point what the lava sauce tastes like, is just, does this taste good, and if it is as spicy. So that's what I'm going to discern now. The Volcano Burrito from Taco Bell, going in. Quality-wise, I would say it's very similar to the taco, to the extent that the quality of it is exactly what you would expect from Taco Bell. So again, the beef is good enough, it's flavorful, the ingredients seem fresh enough, the sour cream is the one thing I can't really taste all that much of. It's like, I can identify it, I can see it, but I can't really taste it. The rice, as you could probably see, I would say that there's more rice in this burrito than there is anything else. There is definitely more meat in the taco, so despite this burrito being a bit bigger, it's filled more with just various filler, as opposed to the meat. This is on the cheesier side. That is one thing that I definitely noticed. As I was eating this, I could definitely taste the cheese sauce that's in it, way more, so it's much cheesier than the taco. So it's like, that might not be a huge deal to some, but obviously if you really like all things cheesy, then I would say the burrito would probably be better for you in that regard. Now, as far as the lava sauce is concerned, here's the interesting thing. To me, and I can only speak from my experience here, having tried now the taco and this burrito, but to me, the taco seemed to be spicier than the burrito. I think maybe it has to do with the fact that on the taco, the sauce was more concentrated, and there were less ingredients for the sauce to have to compete against, so to speak. It's like, that sauce is definitely there in the burrito. I could definitely notice it. It has all the same characteristics that the sauce exhibited in the Volcano Taco, but it just doesn't seem anywhere near as strong, and by that I mean anywhere near as perhaps concentrated. So that's what I really notice here, is that the lava sauce, it has the delayed reaction, it has that spicy aftertaste, but it's maybe only like half as spicy, if even, as the Volcano Taco itself was. And I think, again, it's just maybe there's just more competing ingredients in the burrito. So that's the only thing that I really notice here that's just a bit different to me. Don't get me wrong, it's still spicy, but it's just not to the level that the taco itself was. I would say, given that it's Taco Bell and you know how much variability there really is with these sorts of items, I would say, I'm just thinking, My experience might just be a bit of an outlier, where it's like, there might be more sauce, because I don't want to say, order the burrito with extra sauce, when it might be too much. But just know from my experience, the taco itself was way more spicy to me, again, than the burrito was. Bear that in mind. Burrito is cheesier, still some spice, not to the level that the taco itself was, though. Bear that in mind. Still good, though. Still tastes good, still packs a punch. $4 is the price. Therefore, out of 10, I am going to be giving the Volcano Burrito a 7.2 out of 10. Good, but not as spicy. So, there you have it. I enjoyed the taco more than the burrito. Both are still good, and both are still producing a bit of a reaction with, like, the mucus and stuff. So I'm sorry if my delivery is a little weird. I just keep feeling like I have to clear my throat and all of that. But anyway, spicy, tastes good, and that's what matters most. Go with the taco, in my opinion. Burrito's still good, but if you really want that spice, make sure you get the taco. And as far as the burrito goes, just be aware the sauce may not be as potent. That's all that I have for you. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm your host, The Report of the Week.